Good morning. Well, we have been doing X all week, and I don't have a lot more to do with X today. So we will pray and go through some of our basic circle stuff, and then I have a fun book to read that I don't usually read at school because it doesn't really tie in with any of our themes, but it's just fun. So I hope you will enjoy the book that I read to you today. Let's start with prayer. Fold your hands, close your eyes, bow your heads. God, you are good. Thank you for being good all the time, for loving us all the time. Please bless this video. Please bless all these kids and all their families. Keep them healthy and safe. Help us all to learn more and more about you, to know your love, and to love other people well. In Jesus' name, amen. A friend loves at all times. Proverbs 17:17. A friend loves at all times. Proverbs 17:17. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, Genesis 1:1, Genesis 1:1. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Psalm 118, verse 1. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Psalm 118, verse 1. For a child will be born to us. Isaiah 9, verse 6. For a child will be born to us. Isaiah 9, verse 6. And who was the child? Jesus. And did he stay a child? No. Jesus grew. Jesus grew. In body and in wisdom. Jesus grew. Jesus grew. In body and in wisdom. Luke 2:52. We love because he first loved us. We love because he first loved us. We love because he first loved us. 1 John 4:19. My brain went away for a minute, and I was thinking, what do we do with our hands in this song? Do we slap? Do we clap? Do we slap them on our laps? What do we do? Sorry about that. That's why I hesitated in there. Okay, let's see. We love because he first loved us is our February verse. And in March we learn, God loved the world so much that he gave his only son. God loved the world so much that he gave his only son. God loved the world so much that he gave his only son. God loved the world so much that he gave his only son. John 3:16. Okay, in April we learn, trust in God, trust also in Jesus. John chapter 14, verse 1. Trust in God, trust also in Jesus. John chapter 14, verse 1. Okay, and now it's May, so we're learning, do not fear, for I am with you. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. Isaiah 41:10. Oh, it's good to know that he is with us and he is our God because he is good and he can handle everything. There is no reason to be afraid or upset. That's what that verse tells us, because he is bigger than anything we might be afraid of and bigger than anything that might upset us. He is so good and loves us so much. I'm so glad to know those things. Okay, we started with prayer. We sang our Bible verses. I hope you're helping with jobs at home. And then we do our calendar. Now I brought over my book. How far away did I put my calendar yesterday? Uh-oh. There it is. Calendar. I see all the colored paper. Here's my bucket of good stuff. And here's Mr. X. Also like this, Mr. X. Okay, here is our calendar for this month. This one was yesterday. This one's today. Let's look and see what comes after orange. What comes after orange? It goes blue, orange, pink. Blue, orange, pink. Blue, orange, pink. Blue, orange, pink. Blue, orange, pink, right? So here's pink paper. Ta-da! Here are my scissors. And that piece looks about right. I'll grab a marker. Purple, that'll do. Okay, yesterday we had a 4 and then a 5. Today I'm writing, oh, did I say a 4 and then a 5? When I say something wrong, it is not helpful for me to say it to you. Okay, yesterday we had this number, a 1 and then a 4. So today I will write a 1 again, and then a 5. We went from, the first number stayed the same, the 1 stayed the same, and we went from a 4 to a 5 here. There's the 5. Okay, a 1 next to a 5. And we can put a little glue on the calendar. Here's my 1 and my 5. And I'll put them right here, and this one means today. There we go. We look straight up from there. We see the day of the week. It starts with F. Okay. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, which one was today? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Today's Friday. And then we'd say our month. Here's the month. Starts with an M. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Okay, May. Okay, so now we have Friday, May, and let's count our numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. A 1 and then a 5 is 15. Okay, what do we have so far? Friday, May 15th. Say it with me. Today is Friday, May 15th. And here's our year, 2020. Today is Friday, May 15th, 2020. Okay, May is in the springtime. Spring is when we go from cold winter into hot summer. We're getting closer to summer, and today I think is the first hot day. It's going to be more than 80 degrees. So I thought it was going to be 84. Maybe it won't be quite that warm. I wonder what it'll be at your house. You can check and see. But I'm wearing a shirt with no sleeves today, but I'm not ready for that yet. Okay, that's the weather. On Fridays, we have Creative Movement and Discovery Garden. So I'm sending you the links to Coach Robin's lesson and Mrs. Stegen's lesson. And they both look like they're going to be a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoy those. And I showed you Mr. X. Here he is. X says X. X says X. Every letter makes a sound. X says X. Okay, so Mr. X walks around on his hands, being kind of silly, but he still likes himself even though he's different. And we still like him even though he's different. And he looks the same, his letter looks the same this way and this way. That's Mr. X. So I was thinking about what book I might want to read to you today. And I thought, this is a strange year. A lot of the things we normally do in May I can't be doing with you, but I hope you're doing super fun May type things with your families. I did see a video of Dylan. Hi, Dylan. And in that video, Dylan went for a hike and he found a beautiful waterfall in the middle of the woods. I would love to go to that same place sometime if I knew how to get there. So I hope you're doing super fun May things like going on hikes and finding waterfalls. And in the meantime, I'm going to read you a fun book just for fun. This book is called The Knight and the Dragon. It's by Tomie dePaola, both the story and the pictures. And I know about this book because several years ago, how many years ago? I'm not sure. A boy in my class had a lunch bunch birthday party with a dragon theme. And his mom did a really nice job with the dragon theme. And one of the things they did for that birthday party was she read them this book. And I thought, that book is so fun. I love it. And I asked for it for Christmas. And when my mommy saw it on my list and bought it for me, she was very surprised to see it was a picture book. But you know, I love the books I read to you, just like I love the books that are bigger and fatter that are just for grown-ups. When you're a grown-up, you can read any kind of books you want. And so I read books that were written for every possible age. I like books for 4-year-olds and I like books for grown-ups and everything in between. So this book is called The Knight and the Dragon. There's the knight and there's the dragon. It is not a scary book. Couple pictures on that page. It just says the title again, The Knight and the Dragon. Here you go. Once upon a time, there was a knight in a castle who had never fought a dragon. There he is. And in a cave not too far away was a dragon who had never fought a knight. You see him? There he is. They think they're supposed to fight each other. One day the knight went to the castle library and took out all of the books he could find on dragon fighting. This one's called How to Fight Dragons. That's a good way to learn things. If you've never done something before, you can go to the library and get a book about how to do it. Meanwhile, back at the cave, the dragon had rummaged through all the things from his ancestors and found some books on knight fighting. This one's called How to Fight Knights. So he didn't have a library to go to, but he had a whole bunch of books that had belonged to his mommy and daddy and his grandparents and his great-grandparents. And so that's where he found his books. They're both trying to learn how to fight from reading about it in a book. The knight began to build some armor. He's got a book on armor building. Looks like he's got a big pot from the kitchen. And he's got some tools. Maybe a saw, definitely a hammer. Ooh, okay, in this big pot, he melted down something. Maybe some kind of metal. He's pouring it into a different pot. Now he's hammering it. Look, he did it! I did not know you could make armor like that. He must have known a little bit about how to make things out of metal already. I don't know. But look, he looks very happy with himself. He learned how to make some armor. The dragon practiced swishing his tail. What's his book called? The Art of Tail Swishing. Here he is, reading his book, practicing, trying. He looks pleased with himself too, doesn't he? Meanwhile, back at the castle, here's the knight sharpening his sword. Polishing his javelins. Those are not sharp, but long. Ooh, my goodness, look at those things. They're heavy metal balls on a chain with pokey things. Uh-oh. Oh, he's working on his bows and arrows. Oop, he's painting a picture on a shield. Oh, he looks like he's all ready now. He's got lots of weapons. Goodness, what's he going to do? Oh, and meanwhile, back at the cave, the dragon's looking in the mirror. Ooh, he's practicing making scary faces. Look at those. Ooh, that one looks scary. Now he looks very proud of himself. He's looking extra scary. I told you it's not a scary book. I don't think you need to be scared of the dragon, even if he's practicing his scary faces. You could practice making scary faces, too. Oh, okay, here's the knight. He built a big wooden dragon to practice on. He's running at it with a javelin. Oops, he ran into a tree. That didn't work out. Okay, here's the dragon. Maybe he made it out of straw or sticks. He made a fake person. Oh, but he ran right past and ran into the rocks. Neither of them's doing so well. Uh-oh. Oh, look at this. They've practiced enough and they got better. That's a good lesson to learn. If you practice, you can get better at something. He's practicing and he ran at that wooden dragon and attacked it with the javelin and it broke to pieces. The girl up here looks very impressed. Do you think she's a princess? Okay, well, over here, the dragon breathed some fire onto all these straw people and they're burning up. That means maybe they're getting better at fighting. Maybe they're ready. Finally, the knight and the dragon were both ready. They sent each other a letter and set a time before the fight. So here it says, to Sir Knight from B. Dragon Esquire. This says, to B. Dragon Esquire from Sir Knight. And here they are, ready to face each other. Oh, goodness. Okay, here's the first panel. You can see the dragons running at the knight. The knight's on the back of a horse. They're going toward each other. Here they are. They're getting closer, and he's got his javelin out. Oh, it looks like they ran right past each other. Okay. Oh, and they both fell down. What's going to happen next? Okay. They're running right at each other. He's got his javelin pointed at the dragon. The dragon is breathing fire. Oh my. Here's the dragon. He fell in the water and all the trees around him are on fire. And here's the knight. He's up in a tree, broke all his javelins. The princess is going by. Is she the princess or the librarian? Maybe she's both. Anyway, it doesn't look like either one of them hurt the other one, but neither one of them is feeling strong and brave anymore. I think they both kind of fell down and they're feeling kind of silly right now. Okay, now let's see what book the librarian princess is giving them. He looks rather disappointed, and so does he. She's handing them books. She's giving the dragon one called The Outdoor Cookbook, and she's giving the knight one called How to Build a Barbecue. Interesting. They're sitting together. Do you think they're friends now? They're reading their books. The Outdoor Cookbook and How to Build a Barbecue. Hey, look at this! The dragon is breathing fire on the food. And the knight is bringing hamburgers to all the people over here. Maybe they're hamburgers, maybe they're barbecue. Look at that. It says K and D. K is for knight. That doesn't make any sense. There's a silent K at the beginning of that word. It sounds like night with an N. Anyway, K is for knight. D, dragon. Barbecue. B, dragon, and Sir Knight, proprietors. So they went into business together. Here's their restaurant. All the people are either sitting at a table waiting for their food or waiting for a table. The knight's bringing them all food. This looks like a great solution. That was the end. I love that book. Can you believe it? Okay, and that's just a picture of a tree at the end. I like that book. Okay. So I'm still keeping my eyes on our chrysalids. I have not seen any movement in days. If the butterflies come out over the weekend, I will make a video of it. Don't you worry. I want you to see our butterflies. And There is still no change though, so I don't think it's going to happen today. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe Sunday. I will take pictures. I will send you video when we have butterflies. Let's see what else. Next week there's no letter, but there will be videos all week because we've learned all the letters now. Isn't that great? Let's sing those letters. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Okay, and again, I'm pointing out I sing it slowly so you can hear every letter very clearly. I want you to be able to sing it very slowly so you can say every letter very clearly, especially that part in the middle that goes L-M-N-O-P. Okay, I've heard a lot of funny things in there that kids sing instead of L-M-N-O-P. Okay. We are over 20 minutes, so I will wrap up this video. I love you very much. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you enjoy the beautiful, warm, almost hot weather. And I think there's some water involved in the Discovery Garden video. So I'm sending it today when it's really warm. Enjoy yourselves. Okay, talk to you on Monday. Bye-bye.